fried chicken told me it's good. Yeah. So I'm thanking them. Gumby give the glory to God. Keep praising them. Got a couple dragons around, chasing them. Jake got them on the scene.
What is going on, everybody? Fire Chicken and Naughty Nate here for Kicking It with Chicken and Nate. This is episode number 113, I think.
I believe so.
Shit, man. So we're gonna have some guests on tonight. It's gonna be a really positive episode. I think we're gonna talk about some of the stuff that's sort of gone on during the course of the year so far.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get into a little bit of that first, and then I got, obviously some guests patiently waiting here. So we'll get into them in a minute. But first off, the biggest thing is, well, it's not the biggest thing that's going on right now, but
it's the biggest thing ever. It's the biggest thing out there, guys. Okay. Listen up.
It is. All right. The biggest thing is the October 25th event. And I mean it, this is a big event. This has, I want to say, like 90 signups.
Yeah, just about
it's going to be hell next week trying to get everything all organized and situated and cleaned up and leaf blown every single day because we're in that time of year. Hey, we're rain or shine too, so you guys know that's how we do it out here in the Pacific Northwest. Nate, what's new with you? And then I'll get right into the October stuff.
Man, I actually feel like my butt's been kicked, bro. I've been
black
training.
Eye?
Yeah, it might be.
Who gave it to you?
Yeah.
Who?
My buddy Russ.
Russ?
Yeah, Russell Bond. Shout out to Russell Bond. I haven't trained with him forever. And he hit me up this morning and was like, hey, man, can I get a ride up to training with you? And, of course, I bring him along, and this is what I end up with. A nice.
Did that happen in the car or in training?
Yeah, right. It was when I swerved, reached over and gave me a good swipe. But yeah, no, man, I've been putting in the work, been training, trying to, get my back ready to start competing again soon. We had a tournament today. Shout out to Steven and Ruben. They took home the gold for the Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu. It was like our third jiu-jitsu tournament we've been a part of. So pretty freaking awesome. They performed really well. And yeah, man, outside of that, I've just been trying to focus on, really upping the program and stuff. How about you? Nice. How you been?
I got some training in last week. So a couple different people hit me up. QP hit me up, wanted to get some rounds in. I've actually shown QP, a lot of, like, especially in the beginning, a lot of like, basics with boxing and stuff. And he's got somebody training him right now.
Bro, his progression has been so phenomenal. So phenomenal. Shout out QP, man.
QP, yeah. Definitely one of those fighters that's in the running for Fighter of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day I got in some work with a fighter named Loco. So he's done a couple MMA fights. He boxed who was that? Baylor BBC.
Oh yeah, that kid.
Yeah.
So he's a little beast, man.
He is. He's like 4-0 in the scrapyard.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad he's working with you now.
Yeah, I just showed him some boxing stuff. He made a post in the group the other day that said, hey, can somebody help me with some boxing? It's like, come on out and I'll help you. And
that's one of the things I love about the scrapyard. I mean, we're such a uplifting community around here that if you need some training partners, just dip into the pool and you're going to find somebody willing to lend a hand, man. I can contest to that myself, since I'm part of a gym. We've competed over 25 times now at the scrapyard. Wow. We're going on, I think our year 2 anniversary will be in March. And we've gotten probably a good 9-10 competitors. 10 people that then went and competed in the scrapyard. So that's strictly coming from the scrapyard. So it's amazing, man. And they want to do it because of the community, bro. That's really what it's about.
I've been seeing some people stopping in and working out at your gym. I saw Blue out there. I've been seeing
shout out Blue,
Old School out there.
Yeah, he's actually has a class now. Old School's teaching at Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu now. He's running a boxing only class 3 days a week currently. And it's for kids and adults. So if you're in the Vancouver area, stop in and get some training with Old School. Hell, we're even having Punisher come all the way from Canada and I'm gonna train with him next Friday. This Friday before the event. So watch
Yeah.
out, Puffer. Watch out, buddy. He's getting his little extra in right before the event.
And yeah, I still need to make it down there. I'm going to say that every time I'm on this show because I do plan on it. How long of a drive is it from there to here?
I would say from Vancouver to Gig Harbor, we're looking about roughly 2 hours, pending traffic. Right? If
That's
you're
not
coming,
as
that's
bad
the
as I
big
thought.
thing. Yeah.
I was thinking 3 hours, but
and it might be. I don't know what the traffic's like Friday trying to get out of there. But if you show up like on a weekend, whenever you're in town, just let me know and I'll head on over there,
yeah, it looked like Friday was pretty good when I could have got in on. I saw some people there that was like, damn, I want to get some rounds in with those guys,
It's just like when you got the scrap barbecues. What do you call those?
Barbecues.
Yeah, I mean that's what Friday night free for alls are, man. We get the family together.
Friday night
Sometimes
free for alls.
yeah, yeah, but I love it. We get the family together. Some of the guys have babies, they bring the babies in and they're,
same with barbecues, man.
exactly,
Like we do that stuff too.
And you can't do that everywhere. I love that.
Yeah. Really quick, I'm just going to tell everybody about the October thing coming up, and then we're going to jump into our guests. We got 3 of them here backstage now. I know there's people watching. So guys, if you're watching and you want to be a guest and you've been a fighter at the scrapyard before, DM me on Facebook really quick and I'll shoot you the link, because I do really want to get you on here to just talk really quick. About 10 minutes each is what we're trying to do with each person, and just kind of get a testimonial of like how your experience has been with the scrapyard. And we're not here to be negative. We're here to be positive, and just what it's done for you personally, and maybe some of the connections you've made and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to get back into it. So October 25th, like I said, we got a lot of signups. I went through it. Some of the featured people that I know are signed up, like Punisher, Piper, QP, Turtle, Berserker, Black Panther, Stoner Bro, Flex, Gypsy Varner. They're a beef fight, and they're flying in from the East Coast, and they're like celebrity boxing influencers. So they're going to be boxing each other at this event.
That's going to be a really
Gardner
one.
And Big Hurt. I got Smasher, Loke, Santavo, No Limit, Mr. Gilchrist, J Bando, Jinja Ninja, the Masked Fighter, Soul Solo, Short Temper, happy birthday, Marauder, Frankie Balboa, Lucha Soul, JC, T-Sav, Loco, Nate Dogg. And these are just some of the fighters that have fought out here like multiple times. I listed them on here, but they're, like I said, there's like 80, 90 signups. So it's going to be a huge event. Costumes are encouraged. It is the Halloween event. We definitely want to have people showing up in their costumes, as long as it doesn't interfere with the fight, but face paint, that kind of stuff's fine.
Make sure you can fight in what you wear, guys. And reminder here, I wore a onesie last year and that thing was hot as hell. So
yeah,
keep that in mind.
I've worn my Sasquatch onesie in the past, and I don't know how Crazy Legs does it physically. I just don't.
Man. I have no clue.
All right, and then after the fights, the Emerald Queen Casino is putting on the WFC fights, and we are going to show out to the fights. So if you can make it, go and get your tickets right now. We would love to have a crew show up to those fights. I know that Ed Short Fuse Herman's going to be out there as one of the special guests. And I'm sure there's going to be some other people there too, but it's nice to have a crew. I got a room for the night. So like, we're going to go out after the fights at the casino. We're going to have some drinks. We're just going to talk, and it's going to be nice that I can kind of unwind and not have to be like managing something,
Yeah.
So,
and I'm so glad they're treating you right, brother.
Hell yeah. No, it's awesome. Cool. I love the Pacific Northwest fight scene, and I love being part of it. I've been part of it since probably 2004 when I started training. But they're becoming more and more welcoming to the scrapyard, and I love it.
And I think that's strictly, due to the relationships you have with some of these guys. Like, you're always fair. You're always trying to help promote their events and build up the community, man. And, that's great for the scrapyard competitors, because now there's these opportunities for you guys to get in these events, which, again, guys, if you go out there, it's not just like you can sign up like it is at the scrapyard and jump in any event. Especially when it comes to some of these casino events, like they're
got to earn it.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know what? If they're investing their time in us, by wanting us to come out, it means that they've kind of got eyes on it. And,
Mhm.
with some of the fighters that have recently gone pro, it's, I'm definitely qualified to fight at a show like that.
Mhm.
Jeremiah Robbins, another fighter that came out here and fought. He's 3-0 in MMA pro right now.
Okay.
We've got Q-Tip 6-0, or not Q-Tip. I'm sorry. Hummingbird. I was thinking Hummingbird versus
Hummingbird, yeah.
Q-Tip.
Yeah.
Hummingbird 6-0 professional boxing. Malik Ogun 4-0,
Mhm.
4-0 professional boxing. Viking, he's 1-1 professional boxing. So I
Mhm.
mean, like, there's fighters that are going through us,
Yeah.
moving up. Terrifier's looking at his pro debut here
He's
in
gonna
like a
be a
month.
beast. Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, we're a good outlet and a good resource for
Mhm.
people to network and get that experience and exposure, and that's super important in today's fight game to have that kind of social media.
Yeah, I know. Eddie was speaking about that on the last podcast. I mean, he's a promoter for these casinos. He was saying that it's about getting asses in seats, guys. So getting that notoriety is part of it now. And the scrapyard provides that. You're nowhere else are you going to be able to get that many eyes on your amateur matches. It's just a fact, guys. Like you're
Definitely
seeing.
not. And in fact, there's a lot of pro organizations where
Mhm.
you'll go fight and they're just not, they're kind of more of an old school like way that they do things. They're not really promoting you social media wise, giving the media, putting it out there. You know, I try to put out a good piece for people to be able to view after they've had a fight out here. And it's something that you don't get anywhere else. Unless, I mean, you go super high professional
Yeah.
level like UFC and stuff, you're not going to really get a video that you can look back and say,
Mhm.
wow, they did a really good job putting that together. The
Right.
stats, the slow motion, like I really put a lot into it. And
These are all for your portfolios, guys.
it
Again,
is.
just to help you guys out as well, Like it's amazing. Again, you're not going to find that at this level right now. You're just not. So, we encourage
Right.
everybody to show out. And plus, another thing with those guys going pro, it's kind of testament to the level of skill that we have out at the scrapyard now. Like you're getting high level guys out here too. It's not just some, low level guys. We're getting guys that are training, and it's a good place to come and test your skills.
And we do our absolute best, guys, to match people. But
Hmm.
when you have a new fighter that comes out, it's about, they got to be honest. We don't know. We're trying our best to make sure that there's some signs that maybe we can look for, that maybe they have a little bit more experience than they actually do. Sometimes fighters unintentionally, downgrade their ability. Maybe they're in a gym, but they didn't really read, like they should have read the breakdown of everything. But
Yeah.
they might be like, well, I'm not the best in the gym, so I'm not a level one, or I'm a level one. It's like, no, you're at least a level two because you're actually in a gym getting somebody
Yeah.
looking at you.
Or you're like
Oh,
a high level gym too. Yeah, let's get these guys on.
yeah, I know.
Let's do
I'm,
it.
I'm gonna bring them in the order that they showed up. So
Of course.
we're gonna bring on a returning OG fighter coming back out to the scrapyard this month, and it's great to have you on. Welcome to the show, Turtle.
What up, though?
What up, Turtle?
How y'all been?
Good. How are you, bro?
Man, I'm living life.
Good. I'm excited to have you come back out, man. You've been working
Man,
out,
oh
getting
yeah,
that
I've been
training
working
in.
out. I've been working out for about almost a year now. I
That's what's
lost
up,
I
bro.
lost like 60, 70 pounds.
I was gonna
Jeez.
say you're looking
Yeah,
slim.
Thank you.
Fast though, fast. I
Appreciate it.
bet.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I lost a
Congrats,
lot
man.
of weight, man.
man, you must have been grinding real hard.
Man, every day running them hills and then running 5 miles a day.
That's
That's awesome.
discipline, man. That's
Yeah.
hard to come by. You got to have a real like goal.
Yeah. Well, you ready to show out on the 25th?
Oh man, I'm more than ready. I'm more than ready to
That's
show out.
good. Hey, Turtle, what keeps you coming back to the scrapyard, bro?
Man, I love everybody there. The energy is positive. The energy is that y'all family. Yeah, it ain't just Steve had open arms on. I think it was like the third event, the third or fourth event. Let me let me and my homeboy come fight, have a good time. Everybody was very welcome, and I ain't there was nothing to where I was like, oh, I gotta watch this person or I gotta watch that person. After we fought, me and my opponent, we dapped up, became cool, and then we were like, until next time, maybe we can get a rematch later. Maybe we can, but
Yeah.
everybody was welcoming. Everybody was like, "Hey, how you doing?" It was, yeah. I've never been to an event like that. I've been to multiple amateur shows too, and I
Right.
ain't gonna. I've been to shoot. I should be pro like Steve was, but I should have been, bro. I've been to multiple shows, but it's just like when you're at these amateur shows. I hope none of my homies is watching who probably they know it's like it's sectional. You're with your
Yeah.
team over here. You're with your team over
Tribalism,
Yeah,
here.
but
bro. That's what I
Yeah,
always tell guys. That's what
and
it's
then it's
like.
like and it's as a fighter, it's kind of like awkward. You're going over there to a different team. It's a group of them. It's a group of them, and it's just
Mhm.
you. You dab up your homie. Everybody's there to see who they're there to see. It's always a group of I'm here to see this person. I'm only here to see this person or that person or whatever. But when you go to the yard, I'm here to see everybody. I don't know what I'm getting into today. Everybody's like, "Hey, how you doing? Oh, there's some good old matchups. There's not
Yeah.
just a group here, a group there, a group here.
Or you
Everybody's
see
coming in,
like a
right?
new face or something. You're like,
Right,
that guy. I gotta watch that guy. That guy's gonna be something, man. I always
right.
see that too. Yeah.
And so it's very welcoming. It's very welcoming.
Turtle,
Steve Ennis,
you were the first Wall of Fame fighter.
yes, sir.
How
First
about
Wall of
that?
Fame fighter. Wow.
First to 9, huh? How many wins did you have to get on the Wall of Fame at that point?
I think
7.
I got like 7. Yeah,
7? Well, hey,
yeah,
first to 7, bro. That's
Mhm.
still staying active. That's
definitely.
what's up. And that was 5 years ago,
Jeez, yeah.
Damn,
now,
Yeah,
hell yeah, I'm
right?
old
that was
as
5 years ago.
Right?
Yeah, I wanna
Couldn't
say it
cross
was
that
like,
up.
September. I wanna say was your first
Wow, man.
or,
yeah, it was.
Time flies, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Time definitely
Mhm.
flies. Time definitely.
Maybe you can kind of shed some light on what it was like when it started out to what it's like, now.
yeah.
When it's all right, so when it started out, man, I like the grittiness. I ain't even gonna lie. He had a one string boxing ring in his yard. It was one string, and it was a boxing ring,
Oh man.
and that string held his life for
It was
every
it was
single fight.
it was 3 strings, but they were bungee. They were
Man,
bungee.
it just felt it felt like one string.
They
But man, that string boxing ring, man, when you first stepped in there, it was like, oh man, this is gritty. This is like some
Some backyard fighting right here.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, that's what's
yeah, it's
up.
a backyard boogie type shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it was cool.
Hmm? Was the
Same as
vibe still kind of the same?
vibe
Yeah.
was the
Right.
same. Vibe was everybody's positive.
Hmm.
Everybody's I'm here to meet you. How you doing? Oh, this is who you are, man. I watched a couple of your videos, bro. Man, you're nice. I like you. Everybody's positive. Though throughout the whole process, it never changed. I ain't never seen a negative soul come in and leave out.
At least not
Man.
stick around,
Right.
it happens with the amount of people. I think I looked it up the other day and we've had like shoot, probably around 2,000 fighters come through the
Jeez.
scrapyard.
Mhm.
And I mean,
Jeez.
it's just going to happen every once in a while. Somebody gets mad over something, and
That
It's
1%,
just
bro.
it's like
it's
1%.
but
Mhm.
it just it don't even the positivity kills it. That 1%
Mhm.
and the 99% of positivity. I'm not
Yeah,
finna just
Yeah.
sit here and spend my time with this when I got 2,000 more other people who like, what's up with you?
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. Why would you keep coming back? So many times if you
right.
didn't get something out of it, and sometimes it's not always like the notoriety. Sometimes it is just about, I want to come see my family. I want to come train with the people I
Yeah,
care about and the people that want to see me succeed. And that's what I take out of the scrapyard too, man. It's like when you go there, you're around people that want to see your success as well. And that
Right.
to me is a beautiful thing.
Right. Shoot, I know I've been out for like 3 years, but man, I've been sitting here like, man, who's progressing?
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Yeah.
man? I've been watching. I've been keeping my eyes on
Yep.
Well,
everybody.
I got somebody for you Saturday, so
You got somebody from me?
I got somebody for you.
Bring him on. Bring him on.
He's not on, but I got you QP.
That's what's up, man. That'll
Oh
be a
yeah,
great match. Yeah.
hell
QP's
yeah.
he's fighting at 155 now, 150,
Mhm.
155, yeah. So I think it'll be a good test for him because you've got a
Mhm.
lot of experience and he's been taking things serious, so I
He's
think it'll
been
be a good
active.
one.
That's
Yeah.
that's one person I've been watching too. I've been seeing you, QP. I've been
Mhm.
watching you, know.
Yeah, I'm looking
Nice.
forward to it, bro. That's gonna be a banger for sure, man. Hell yeah.
Well,
Hell yeah.
Turtle, I got a
Yeah.
line
I
of
got it.
guests.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything you want to say before you?
Hey man, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to see y'all's happy face. Y'all always keep this smile on your face. Don't worry about all none of this bullshit that been going on.
Hell yeah.
Sweep the floor.
Appreciate you, Turtle.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you, man.
Hell yeah.
man. Y'all
You're a
been,
real
hey,
one, bro.
Steve. I hit you up and let you know what you and your wife have done for everybody. I put everybody out here, and then just to watch the growth and watch everything. I got my homies asking me like, "Yo, when is the next Street Beats?" Hey, I got other people like, "Hey, people from my job. Like, I just got a new. Aren't you that dude from? When's the
Yeah.
next? Like, keep doing what y'all's doing, and don't let none of whatever the outside sources or whatever the
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
new branding. That's better.
exactly.
New
Exactly.
branding. And I was
Mhm.
just talking to one of my friends, new branding ship.
Mhm.
Now it's all on you.
Mhm.
You the big dog. Remember that.
Love
You've been doing what you're doing and keep doing it.
Shit,
it,
man.
man.
Appreciate that.
Yep.
Hell yeah, Turtle. Well, I'll see you on Saturday, bro. All
Yep.
All right,
right.
Turtle.
I'll see
You
y'all
be
then.
safe.
Yes,
Peace out.
sir. Y'all too.
All right.
Peace.
Later, bro. Man.
Yeah.
Oh, this stuff's gonna make me I'm gonna have to get some
I
sunglasses
know.
too,
So,
bro.
guys, I know that we're not going to get too much into
Uh,
what's going on or what's happening, but I do want to ensure everybody that you're still going to get the same fights. You're still going to get the quality. You're still going to get the amount of fights. You're still going to get the same fighters. Nothing's going to change. In fact, the last, I'd say like 3 months, we've had it, the logo changed and everything already. It's, we're just moving on and we're a little bit more independent now, which is great. Maybe some more opportunities will arise out of it. So I'm going to bring on our next guest, fighter and referee. He's been sitting backstage for a while now. And I want to introduce to you the one and only Anomaly.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, hey, brother. How are you?
Good. How you doing, man?
Doing well, man. Doing well. Good seeing you.
What are you guys up to tonight?
Oh,
Man, you're looking at it.
Yeah.
This is it. We're just talking about the positive stuff that's gone on with Scrapyard, how much it's
Yeah,
changed.
I thought it was a positive note when I came out there to help put the cage up. When you remember putting the cage up,
Yes.
and then I thought this is my last day here because I was throwing the chain or throwing the cable under the there was the turf was all rolled up into a roll, and somebody lifted it up, and then Steve says, "Hey man, give me the other end of it." So I chunked it under there, and that hook, that heavy ass hook, hit Steve in the knee. I said, "Well, this is my last day out here."
I fell over like Peter Griffin and held my knee and was like,
yeah. Well, it's nice being out here for a little while anyway. But Steve was great. He allowed me to come back out. That was pretty cool.
You'd been talking to me. You'd been talking to me for a little while before that. Like, hey, I want to get out there. I want to check it out, and all this. And then
well, there was no more tournaments. There was no more jiu-jitsu tournaments. So I needed some kind of an outlet, and
what better place, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. What's kept you around for so long, Anomaly? Like you've been a part of the scrapyard now, what, almost 5 years yourself? So
Well, yeah, well,
why do you
yeah,
keep coming back?
it's
Why
been
are you
5 years.
so involved too, man? Yeah,
It,
it's still
it,
5 years.
it has
Not
been
only do
5.
you keep coming back, but you're really involved. You're on the staff, you ref, you volunteer your time, and you're there every month. Why do you keep doing that?
Well, as I told Steve when I first came out there, I said, "Man, I'd love to be a part of this," and I said, "If you ever need any help," and he just kept inviting me to come back. And then the referee and scene seemed like it needed a little bit of a boost at times. So I thought I'd step in. I like to keep things safe and keep things fair.
Yeah,
Well, fair was good, but I mean
yeah,
keeping it safe is one of the paramount things. Is if you've ever run a gym or if you've ever coached, you want to keep your fighters safe. And I feel like the same way when I'm out there. I just want to keep everybody safe.
yeah.
You know,
Well, we
keep it
definitely
fair.
appreciate that. Totally, Ron. I mean,
Yeah.
it's important to have you out, and we appreciate your knowledge and your experience when you're out there. It's invaluable, like I said, man.
You are an inspiration to a lot of people, Ron.
So many.
You know, getting in the ring, showing people what you can do.
At 61,
Yeah, right. I mean,
60 and 61.
60 and
61.
61. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun. I wanted to get in there and do something, and
Mhm.
I wanted to do an MMA match for quite a while, and well, this is my chance. I'll go out there and do an MMA
Oh.
match. And I asked my coach if he had cornered me. I said, only if your wife says it's okay. So I said, she doesn't care. I came home and I said, hey, you might, Joey asked me if I'd do if he'd corner me if you said it was okay, and I said, but I told him you'd do it. He says, well, I don't know, but you're going to do what you're going to do anyway. So yeah, go.
Yeah, I can't stop it now. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you could shed some light on what it's like out there, Ron. I mean, for the people that never been out there, what's the community like? What's the
Oh,
atmosphere like?
geez, man.
You've been
It's a great atmosphere. It's like a gym. It's like a gym atmosphere, but you got people, not from a local community. You got people from all around the world, and it rubs off on you, as far as I try to be positive about everything as much as I can, and I know I'm kind of an asshole most of the time, but
Oh. We all have those, Ron. Come on.
but yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's just nice, man. It's just a great community to be around. Yeah, like we're always telling people at the brief. It's a good networking place. A good place to if you need a gym or if you need a job or if you have a job and somebody if you come out there and it's just a good place to network other than MMA or boxing or
Yeah.
kickboxing.
Extremely welcoming community is the impression that I've gathered over the time that I've been there. And you're right, networking is max there for whatever your needs are. I was just telling Fire Chicken earlier that I've gotten at least 8 to 9 students from the scrapyard that now train at Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu and are part of the Reptilian top team, and that all came from the scrapyard, man. And I know, and we also have gotten guys that have come from like all over the place, come to the gym now and train with us. So that's strictly coming from the scrapyard. It's a beautiful thing, I love that.
It's kind of funny, people. When I go to Texas or when I go places, say, "You look familiar." I said, "You ever watch the scrapyard fights?" And aren't you the ref? And they go, "Oh wow." I said, "Well, I fought out there, and nobody knows that I fought out there."
That's
It's like
because
it's
you
like
were
asking a millennial if they know who the Beatles are. I said, "The who?"
well. Ron. It's because you fought earlier in your scrapyard career.
Yeah.
I mean, you were only repping for like a month or two prior to actually getting in there. I think January.
No,
I think
I wasn't repping. I wasn't repping until after words. But
okay.
I started repping about within the year after my first MMA match there with Rabbit. And then Rabbit started coming over. He trained here for about 2 months straight, once a week, coming from farther than Vancouver, once a week to come train so he could get his boxing down. Because I've been coaching boxing for 30 plus years. You know,
I'm having the Punisher. He's traveling all the way from Canada to come and train with us. Yeah,
awesome.
It is, and like I said, that we're getting that strictly from the scrapyard community, man. Hell, we've even talked about trying to get together and do some cross training. And I mean, really, we have done some training after the events. I've learned a few techniques from you, Ron, and we do those. What's that?
Oh, that's it. Thanks. Yeah.
yeah. You helped a lot on the what is it? Head and arm triangle, man. We were going over the defenses for that and playing with that stuff last time. And we had a couple scrapyard competitors around us. So we do that stuff after the events. And Ron, you're a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm just a white belt, but
forever one.
Yeah, forever a white belt. But that's some high quality training and techniques that some people would have to pay for. That when they come to the scrapyard, I mean, we're kind of just giving it out for free because we want to see them, progress and get better. I love
it's like it's like at the gym. We share at the gym. I've learned some great techniques from white belts. I've been tapped out by white belts as a purple belt, and I don't know if I've been tapped out as a brown belt yet or not by a white belt, but
we're gonna have to roll, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather flow. I like flowing in the gym because catch and release, or catch and escape, and not crank. We don't crank submissions in there because it's just not worth it. Keep your training partner around,
Nah, that's what they say. A catch wrestler, buddy.
Oh yeah, well we do catch, and we do.
I love it.
Jiu-jitsu and we're doing some judo, but I kind of opted for wrestling over judo. I like the takedowns from wrestling because it's awesome.
Yeah,
and take down the pinch. Yeah. But yeah, that's a great community out there, man. I love it out there, and you got guys like Steve. Other than guys like Steve, it's really good community. Steve,
I've been hearing that lately.
Always got a buddy. I'll be talking to somebody and say, well, there's this asshole Steve Harga there. And he'll say, what? And he'll come away, oh, I'm just kidding, man. We have a good time out there. It's always welcoming, and I try to be welcoming to everybody there. I try to be as nice as I can to everybody there, and it's easy because everybody there is, you get what you give,
That's it.
Yeah, right there.
I love it.
Well, Ron, brother, we got to get some other guests on here. I got a line of people in the back.
Will we see you on the 25th, Ron?
Yeah, we'll see. I'll find out tomorrow if I get surgery next month or not. So yeah, I'll be out there. Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, I'll be praying for you. Okay. Let me know how that goes. Have yourself a good night,
just
Ron.
get that cyst removed. Okay. Have a good one, guys.
Thanks, Ron.
See you later.
All right. I'm going to bring 3 people on right now. I do got 3 in the backstage.
Triple threat.
Let me see if can you see him or not?
I can't see him.
Okay. Well, you get a guess on who it is.
Oh, it could be anybody, bro.
I'll add them as you guess them.
All right. Let's see here.
Just say names and I'll add them as you guess them.
Flex?
No.
Sion? No.
He was there. Him and Chef were both in the back. And
I was gonna say Chef next. Santavo?
Nope.
Maybe? No. No Limit? Gilchrist? Blue?
No.
Punisher?
No.
Masher Loaf? Dang,
no.
bro.
All right.
Come on. You Big Hurt?
Oh, man, just stop, please.
I know.
Okay. I'm bringing them all on. So,
Crazy Legs? Who is it?
Okay.
There he is.
And
baby.
Oh, we can't see you.
What up?
What's up?
You can't?
Y'all?
No.
Dark hair. Can you guys see me now?
A little bit.
Hey, Steve.
You guys can't see me?
I got you a little bit. Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Fire Chicken. Can you check the chat real quick and see if I'm allowed to do what I'm about to do on camera?
Okay.
Did you read Did you read what I said to you?
I I would
Oh,
X out again, but it's not
no,
letting me without making me
don't.
resign.
I don't want to do that stuff on
What?
camera.
Huh?
Okay, no worries, no worries. I'll keep it under.
There you
We're good.
go.
Thank you. So guys,
I was just making sure. I didn't want to accidentally squeeze anything in, but I'll pay attention to it. How
I
y'all doing
appreciate
tonight?
that.
Doing well, man. Doing really well.
Good,
How are you
yeah.
guys?
Doing dandy.
Andy
Hell
boy,
yeah.
boy.
Scrapyard for life.
Yeah.
Love. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling
Scrapyard for
you,
life, for real.
Love the
Good
Man.
seeing
life.
you guys.
Hello.
it's been
Oh,
it's been a I don't want to address anything directly. It's been a crazy week though, and we've all shown out, and I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. This is
You
fantastic.
really
I'm super happy to see that
Yeah, I love
everybody
y'all.
is here
For real.
and that everybody is good.
yeah, I find
Savage.
that the support for the scrapyard has been amazing. You know, like
It really.
I'm telling you.
has been.
sometimes things need to happen for all of us just to come together, and it's been a really beautiful thing to see all the support that has been, you know, showered upon us, man. But it makes sense considering what the community is really about.
Oh, for sure.
And
That's what I heard.
maybe some of you guys can kind of shed some
And,
light on
And
that.
Steve just hit a big milestone recently. Appreciate
Mhm.
Steve. Y'all
Which
set
one?
a big milestone for all of us.
Mhm.
Oh man, it was a follower milestone. I don't want to speak incorrectly here, but it was
Oh,
it was a big one.
we hit a big one on Insta, 1.7
Mm.
mil.
1.7 million.
yeah,
That's pretty. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
Instagram-
1.7. But
Instagram's
I was
been-
actually gonna
I
say
was gonna say.
2.7. But
Insta's moving.
I think
pretty quick.
ever since it hit a million, it's just been like skyrocketing,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean,
I'm
that's kind of
telling
how
you,
it
man,
goes.
and
Yeah.
that's a big testament. It's a big testament to Steve and the amount of time he puts into all of us and all of our fights, making sure that we get the right editing, making sure that we get the right exposure. It's a fantastic community to be a part of.
But it's just
Definitely.
as much for you guys too, being part of the community. You guys come out, you're respectful, you treat each other with respect, you add to the community. You guys make it just as much of what it is
Yeah.
as it is.
You're the community. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Soul.
Man,
I mean,
okay,
you
I'll say it
competed
like
outside.
this.
huh?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I said I'll say it like this. You paved the way for all of us, you know? You created a platform, allowed us to come in with no caveat, and man, like some of us came from nothing. Like me, I know my first fight against Tiny T was literally like a week into training. Like that is crazy, you know? And you were like, man, just come in. Like we'll get you a fight. And you did. And shout out to Tiny T as well.
Yeah, we're shout out, Tony.
Do you remember when your first fight was, Samaritan?
It was, I want to say February of 2021.
Oh wow.
Like I was still 18, but I hadn't yet turned 19. And yeah, Turtle had brought his Turtle, shout out to Turtle as well. He had brought his homie out who had one of the OGs, not Tiny T. Well, Tiny T's an OG technically. If he had fought a little more, I honestly he wasn't bad. It was just the height difference was a lot. But anyways, nonetheless, 4 years, almost 5.
Wow.
And yeah, Turtle brought the guy out, and he rocked me a good few times. But you know, man, it's crazy to think. Like,
That's fighting,
I'm 23 now.
Oh,
Yeah. It's been a
that
big
is
chunk
crazy
of our
to
life.
think that.
It's been a big chunk of our life, guys.
So Soul, you've competed outside the scrapyard, right? In other events, right?
I mean, as far as I remember, this. Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going crazy for a second. I mean, the first time I think competed outside of the scrapyard was actually it was with a Muay Thai promotion in Washington State called Legendary Fight Promotion, and this is like a sanctioned promotion. So like, if it weren't for the scrapyard, I don't think I would have gotten like in the position that I was. But that was like the only sanctioned fight that I ever took. And
Right.
ever
Could
since,
you
I've just
kind
kind
of
of been training, doing scrapyard
shed some
fights.
light maybe on maybe the differences
So
on the
didn't
two events?
Soul, didn't you just have
The two events,
a smoker recently?
Yeah.
Is that the only
yes,
smoker you've
but I'm not
participated
kind
in?
of got my ass. I was gonna do one, I think a week or so back, but that one got canceled because there weren't even enough fighters that showed up. But I mean,
That's the only. I thought you did
I
a smoker
definitely feel
before
like
that last one.
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was like I think it was like a few weeks right after I fought Toad
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
What's
question
the
again,
difference
Nate?
what's the difference in the vibes at that event compared to being like at the scrapyard?
Yeah.
The scrapyard just feels more welcoming. When I was when I was at the promotion event, I mean, none of the people there I really knew. So it's like it feels kind of more of like a hostile environment in a sense, because no one's really gonna be. I just feel like no one comes up to you the same way to socialize as they would in the scrapyard, because I think some people have this stigma in a sense that these like backyard fighting groups are all hostile and everything, when in reality it's, I mean, I consider you guys family.
Yeah.
So I found more of a community and friends and just people out here than anywhere else in my life. So
yeah, and I
mean,
think
that
that's
should
kind
say
of
a
the
lot for
point
itself.
that the scrapyard makes, man, is that it's a community. And that's what we were saying earlier, is that it's not just about beating fighters up, it's about building guys up. So that because I know what it's like to go out there and compete at these
Yeah.
other events, and I know how uncomfortable it is. So for the scrapyard to be able to provide a community and a safe, kind of like a uplifting community, it helps build up these competitors, go out and do those other events, because they know they can come back home and be around people that actually support them and want to see their success outside the scrapyard as well. So I think that's good that you're able to kind of see the differences.
I think it gives you
in
like
those
a lot of
events.
just confidence.
It's a confidence builder for sure. It's experience.
I think it just like gives you a confidence builder, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Solo, let me ask you, man. I mean, Solo, you've been one of the big viral sensation over the years. You've been a big part of the building up the scrapyard name. What keeps you coming back to the scrapyard, man? Why do you keep finding a home here?
Scrapyard for life. That's the way it is. That's what I'm about. I've always been that way. Find a niche, a place where I can be myself and actually do what I do. Just let that all loose and just fucking be myself. I just want to kick you in the head. That's all I want to do. Kick in the head.
I think Solo. I genuinely think Solo might have like some of the most like just clean, solid head kicks in the yard.
Oh
just
yeah, I could probably make up a full video
fights back.
of just Solo.
I think so.
Dude, if you watch,
and it's like the development each time as it goes just gets better and better.
They're so.
I'm trying to remember. I think
expecting.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say. I think I remember it was Solo versus Red Fox, and Solo threw this head kick that was so out of freaking nowhere that like he had his hand. It was a head kick where he had his hand touch the ground, and like it caught Red Fox. Or not Red Fox. Who am I thinking?
There's another Red Fox out there. That's my only.
Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Red Goat. It's Red Goat. Yeah, I apologize. I didn't mean to mix anybody up. No, Red Goat though. He went head kick Red Goat, and then there was another thing. He swept him during the fight, and it was just like
so
it made
clean
you
now.
It made you think. You were like, oh shoot, dude! Like Solo is really out here like.
Well, Solo is formally trained.
It's crazy.
That's the thing that maybe some of the onlookers don't know. Solo's been formally trained. He's trained Muay Thai for sure.
He's trained in Thailand, man. Solo, please speak more on this. I don't want to tell your story.
Tacoma. I grew up being trained in a gym in Tacoma, and it was me, about 6 or 7 guys in this gym. They're pretty hardcore.
Fellas.
They say you can't get an actual ring for 3 months until you've done certain things, which is like the splits down perfectly. We had shin conditioning. We had to kick each other shin to shin as hard as we could, and then change legs and kick the other leg as hard as we could for a half hour every time I came to the gym twice a week. Till my legs were conditioned all the way.
Dang,
So I'm going to kick as hard as I can, and he kicks as hard as he can, and that's what comes together. Shin to shin, change legs for half an hour.
It's like raking your shins without raking your shins.
We change legs, and then
yeah, killing
I get
those
the ring, and my sparring partner after 3 months. Oh, the last thing, no water. Have you ever noticed that in my fights in the scrapyard? I don't drink any water at all ever. I put it in my mouth, I spit it out. So he's got a spit catch. I was trained not to drink water during a fight because when I move to the left, it all goes to the right and off centers me. And if I go to the right, it goes to the left. All that water in my belly is just put me off. So I don't need water. I've been conditioned away from needing water during a fight. I don't drink it during a fight.
That's a solid tip for all you fighters out there. That's a solo.
And I don't sit down either. I don't sit down either.
That's
not only stretch the heart. It's just not what I do. It's just
no. It's true. I try to bring him a stool, and he's just like, nah. He just waved me away.
He just kicks it away. Yeah. He kicks the stool. He's like, get the damn ball out of here.
I remember that. That was one of the funniest things ever.
Actually, my favorite thing is that Solo, in between rounds, he'll stretch. He'll put his hands up on the thing and stretch like his lower back, and he'll look at whoever's behind. And if it's like a hyped up match, he'll just fucking right out there, dude. It's the best thing in the world, dude. And that's what I'm saying. Like you don't walk into any other fight like
organization,
company group, or complex or tournament and feel like you can just interact with people mid fight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I remember about you, Solo, I think it was your first fight or second one at the scrapyard. In between rounds, you were like, I don't know if you were drinking it or what, but it was an energy drink.
No.
It
was energy drink was unicorn.
Unicorn?
yeah, bang unicorn. It's not that bad. I don't like energy drinks too much. They're kind of hard on me. The taste in my throat, but it's like too bitter. It's like jet fuel. It's just too much for me. I like coffee though. I'm a coffee drinker, major coffee drinker.
Pretty good.
I like coffee. I like coffee a lot.
We'll have to get you a latte in between rounds there, buddy.
I appreciate that.
We got to get a coffee station just for Solo.
I drink coffee at night. You know what I'm saying? I was in coffee room at night. No problem. No problem.
Solo Dolo Coffee Company. I'm telling you. Someone patented it. Chat, clip that.
Be good. Yeah, for scrapyard is a feeling you can't get it anywhere else in the world. I stumbled upon it during a party, a backyard kegger party or something.
Yeah, I think I remember that party.
Fire chicken. I stumbled into conversation by just three gentlemen talking. And I hear one of them start fire chicken saying, yeah, I'm starting out thinking of this organization. And I said, wow, I love to do that. It was to me. Nah, I don't think you'll really get in that.
Then he showed you how high he could kick.
I kicked over your head. I kicked over your head.
What a party.
And you're like, wow, maybe we'll look at you. And then I got
dude,
thanks.
that's a dub. That's a dub in itself. That's a pre-approved dub.
It's badass. I've always had a great time with Fire Chicken.
Who's going to be out on the 25th? Who's going to be out there on Saturday?
Man, I'm going to be out there. I think the next time I'm going to be out there is January. I'm planning on building a full fight camp beforehand.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want to try.
Yeah,
it's just hotels are so expensive. I'm kind of like.
And
I'm not entirely sure. I gotta find
somebody. Close
enough.
Saul, hit me up and we'll go half and half.
Talk to me too, man.
I'm down.
That's cool.
Kids aren't here. You can see when they're better.
Yeah, you got
He's on the
Solo's.
bed.
Solo always offers his place to scrapyard fighters for sure. I know he's extended that offer to me before.
Scrapyard
Yeah.
slumber party, guys.
Oh,
there you
geez.
guys go.
Dude, I'm
There
telling you,
guys
we got to do that.
go.
We got to do that. I wish I could come for the Halloween event.
I
I remember,
sleepwalk.
what was it? It was 3
I
years ago
sleepwalk.
now when Jay Gotham pulled up and he had the top hat, the Joker outfit, and like all his face paint.
Mhm.
Man,
I still have
dude, he was fucking it up that whole event too. Barbecue and the main event, dude. You guys had the tarp over the top of the scrapyard. That was crazy.
We did that one time, yeah.
Well,
It didn't work
Yeah.
out as good as we wanted it
barbecues
to.
are great.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Insane.
I think it worked out. I think it worked out quite well in terms of the rainy season. It's just like aesthetically, it's
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Mhm.
I totally see
Exactly.
what you're saying. But I remember, what was it? Who was it my fight with? It was my fight with Crazy Legs where I just kept slipping and slipping and slipping because we were fighting in the rain. And that was like a last second matchup.
That's what happened to my
I
first
fought
kickboxing
Crazy
fight.
Legs. Was it Crazy Legs in the same day as I rematched Simo in the boxing match?
Oh, that's
I think it was because I think I had the same
we
KT
don't
tape on.
we don't talk about that name anymore.
Oh, my bad. I apologize.
That's
We'll leave that one out. But I
Yeah.
did 2 fights in a day, and we'll
we don't
ignore
want to
the
bring
first
up
name.
any
But the second name,
PDF
I remember.
PDF files.
Yeah, the second name, I remember Crazy Legs whooped me that day too, man. I thought he hit me in the back of the head, and I reviewed the footage, and he just hit me right in the button, and I was
Just right
like,
in the head.
yeah, dude, got me good. I was freaking out a little bit though. It was good. It was a good fight. I definitely
Good
want
shot.
to drop weight and rematch Crazy Legs. I think that would be like the most fun,
There we go.
fun fight.
That would be a good. I'd
be
like
really
to see that
that'd be a
rematch.
good
To
fight
be
to
honest,
fight.
It's
So-
possible. I'm at 228 now, so I can definitely drop to 175 safely and make that happen.
I love that.
Carnivore, man. Carnivore. I suggest that.
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
Carnivore diet.
Carnivore? Yeah, you were telling me about that at the last event at the
Mhm.
was it was October or August, I
Last
think.
month. Yep, last month.
Last month? Yeah. Yeah. That was a good one. I definitely was it September?
I
It
think
totally
it
was. It totally was September. Yeah.
Might have been. I don't know.
But yeah, I gotta get on that because man,
Breaking up, yeah.
I'm trying to
Hey, yo.
get back to
Mine's
it.
breaking up. Somebody can jump off.
See you later. Thank
All
you
right,
for
man.
joining us,
Can't say much
Solo.
to you guys.
see you on Saturday.
Love you
Stay
guys.
safe,
Thank
Solo.
you.
It was nice talking to you.
That's a million views right
Oh
there,
my
bro.
goodness.
That's it right there.
I'm telling you.
Hey,
Oh, iconic.
let's bring Anomaly back on. He's sitting backstage still, so
Yeah.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
up,
Yes, sir.
Ron?
look who's
Hey,
back.
what's up, guys?
Nice.
How you
Ron,
sitting
the
here playing
legend.
some computer
Man,
games?
anomaly, Mr. Ron Lippman,
Mhm.
dude.
What's going
This
on?
guy
legend himself.
Ron has consoled me so many times after bad matches and got my head on straight. I remember
Oh,
there
for
was
real.
yeah is my big knockout. Are we allowed to talk about Mr. Scotty Showtime?
That's
wait.
you.
Say
Go
that
ahead,
again.
man. Go ahead.
He's
That's
huge, right? Yeah. So he knocked me out. It was I want to say it was my second MMA match, if I'm not incorrect. And I signed up, and this is when I found out that I had issues that were unresolved, And yeah, I remember coming back. I I got knocked out. He picked me up over the height of the cage. I got slammed down, man. I got slammed down like I've never been like as a grown man, like
Leon
at a
Edwards
grown
style.
man weight. Man, dude, he signed up as I think it was he signed up as a freestyle fighter. I think he signed up, he said raw on the sign up. He just said raw,
Just said
RAW.
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 And I was like,
Yeah.
man, like holy fuck. Like I remember, so he picked me, like I kicked him in the ribs. He said I broke one of his ribs, or maybe I can't remember. He said I broke one of his ribs for sure. It might have been two, but he said that like in the next MMA fights, like definitely utilize the body kicks because those apparently hurt the fuck out of him. Anyways, man still won, picked me up, bitched me out. I I was toyed with. He I lost. I lost the fight. I got up and like in the moment of me getting up, I completely like. I remember bitching at Steve. I remember like freaking out, and I was like, "Man, like this guy sandbagged me, blah, blah, blah." In reality, it's just survival of the fittest. Like he had no amateur or any sort of fight before.
Yeah.
He was in my weight class. I was a level 1. It's how it goes. I was really sour about it.
I don't
And
believe that he had any like formal training.
No, he didn't. But the thing that I was
Yeah,
bitching about
wrestling.
at the time, like as a kid, like you got to remember, this is 4 years ago, guys. So this is a while. I'm you know.
Well, and
It's,
you can still be a level 1 with wrestling. That just having some high
exactly,
school
yeah. It was
doesn't mean
wrestling, and he had gone through boot camp and been like he had served at the point. So I was like scared, and I remember like I literally walked in the cage and I said, "Fuck, I need to go piss," and I ran to the crap yard like just fucking. Just like as fast as I could, my knees were shaking as I was peeing. Like I was like,
Emergency
bro,
piss.
like it's going down right now, and I know that shit is not gonna go my way. But I still was like at that point, like I had never said no to Steve, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go back on that now. If I get fucked up, I get fucked up. Dude fucked me up, whatever. I lost my shit at the end of the fight, and like I remember the last thing that I remember seeing and saying was like, man, this is bullshit. And there's on the alternate channel, the Scrapyard GoPro, it shows like me running out of the stage, and then after that it cuts, and I had like thrown like logs, like full size logs, like I'd like just was angry. I don't remember any of this shit. It was told to me the next day.
Oh,
So like
geez.
I came to, Anomaly is directly in front of me, and I'm sitting there. It's me. Steve is directly to my left, showing me the clipboard that showed the sign up page. And then, like, I'm in this circle of just everybody. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's like all my corners, like everybody. And then the whole time I'm arguing on the ride home, like, don't take me to the hospital. Don't take me to the hospital. I'll be fine. Like, whatever. I don't remember any of that. And yet, like, dude, like, I still like felt like Steve checked on me. He called me the next day. He was like, bro, like, are you okay? Like, are you doing all right? You know, do you need anything? And I was like, no, man, like I'm good. Later on that day, my friends told me everything that happened. And I was like, dude, like I had to call Steve and tell him how sorry I was. And yet after
Well,
all
you
that
didn't
shit,
think the fight was over. You didn't think the fight was over. I mean, you didn't know
I
the fight
didn't
was
know
over.
what was going on. Yeah, like I was like, did
Well,
I
you were
get
knocked
knocked
out.
out? Like
Yeah.
someone told me that I questioned whether or not I got knocked out. Like I was like,
Yeah,
I was like,
told
oh
you.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Like I
I'm
was
there
angry.
that's what I'm saying, man. I was there for your safety when it happened. I shut it down right then because, man, I don't
The
like
cra-
seeing people go hurt.
Yeah, now that
Man, the
you know, we're
craziest thing
thankful
though,
to have you
Ron,
there, Ron.
Ron, the craziest thing was that when I came to, you were
Yeah.
halfway into a story about you jumping. I think you were doing parachuting drills or something in the military, and you were telling me about like something that had happened when you were doing that, and I was like,
Oh,
"Fuck,
yeah, I
this is
got
really
knocked out.
something."
I
Yeah,
got
like I was like, "Fuck."
KPFO, brother. I got
Yeah, dude, like
KPFO. You
see,
know
and
what
you
that
were
is, don't you?
halfway in the middle of telling me that story, and I was like, dude, I
Yeah.
need to lock the fuck in. I have no idea what
I
you're
don't
talking
even.
about.
I didn't even know what. I didn't know where I was, or I mean, I was out worse than you because you were still in the fight to some degree, you know, because you didn't know how. You just thought the fight was still going to go, and I
That's what
kept trying
Scotty
to
was
tell
saying
you.
too.
I
He was
kept
saying,
trying to
bro,
tell
you
you it's
still.
over.
He
I
was
kept
like, you
telling you
still
it's over.
got up
No,
after
you're good.
I
You told
slammed
me
you.
you were good. You told me you were
Like,
good, and I said, no, brother, you know, because
Hey,
yeah,
you know,
that's
shout out to Anomaly for stepping in and with his experience,
dude,
recognizing
I'm
where you're
telling
at.
you,
And also shout
he
out to Fire Chicken for checking on you. I can tell you right now, there's not a lot of promoters out there that run shows that after a fighter gets knocked out or some kind of injury that they follow up and
and
check on that
it wasn't
independent
only Fire
fighter.
Chicken. It wasn't only Fire Chicken. Fire Chicken was the
The whole
first contact. I
community.
remember
Yeah, yeah.
it was Anomaly, it was Fire Chicken, and then it was the med
Yeah.
team. which
Oh,
at the
wow,
time,
yeah.
like
There you
at the
go.
time, at
We
the
have a
time
med
we didn't
tent.
even have a fully established med team, and yet these people were still like, go to the fucking hospital. And my young dumb ass was like, no, I'll be fine the next day. Bro, I still suffer issues because of that day because I didn't listen to the advice that the scrapyard gave me. I'm telling you, man, if you're gonna go fight in a backyard organization, go fight in the place where they're gonna look out for you and listen to their advice because they know what the fuck they're talking about. These people have been doing it longer than you have, more than likely, and if not collectively. So, like, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. Again, the scrapyard's about not just beating you up, but also building you up. And like we were saying earlier, man, fighter safety is a high priority. And it's not like that at every promotion, guys. Promoters a lot of times just care about putting asses in
Oh
seats.
man.
So
I
we're
went
here.
to
We
the
got
OG yard and I think I got a light concussion when I went to Virginia. And I
really.
feel like I just wasn't checked at all. And
excuse me for one
I
second.
just feel like there was no presence of a med tent at the OG yard. I'm not sure if they do have one, but it just didn't seem like anyone was
Well,
getting
look,
checked.
all I can say
I don't
is,
it's just
Yeah.
a lot of other like Nate said, like a lot of other I just feel like we have a really good med tent and just good, you know,
We
medical
do. We do. We have
supervision
people.
yeah,
We have
in
people
this
that care,
community,
bro. Yeah.
you know.
It's
So
pretty amazing.
I don't know. I feel very safe fighting here.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
that's good to hear.
Hell yeah.
I, I think some coaches I feel like some coaches, you know, the ones that are like really against, you know, the whole backyard fighting kind of stuff. And it's like I kind of understand where they're coming from, but I just feel like I wouldn't be fighting here if, you know, I didn't
I think
realize
it's
that I would be looked after, even, you know, even after the fights, you know,
yeah,
from
I think it's a
everyone.
misconception,
And
bro.
you know, if
It's
you're
a
all
misconception.
sorry, my bad.
No, you're good, bro. Go ahead. Sorry.
Was I interrupting you or
No,
I
no,
lost my train of thought already?
I was just adding on to what you were saying. I think some of the coaches have a misconception of what the scrapyard's like until they're out here. And
Yeah.
then they see what the environment's like. They see it's not some ghetto backyard organization. They see that the community actually cares about the competitors and that they get all the benefits from it as well. The notoriety is unmatched. You're not going to get that again. You're not going to get that at a local tournament. I can tell you that right now. You're not going to get the amount of people seeing your match at some local tournament that you're going to get when you come down to the scrapyard. You can get up to we've had millions.
It's a
How
very
many
good way to
people do you
build
think?
yourself.
Let
I
me
feel
ask
like in
you
the
guys all this
amateurs,
question real quick. So let me
That's
ask
a
you
good
this
question to
question.
ask.
Okay, how many people do you think have seen you compete?
oh shit. I mean,
Just off top of your head, give me an estimate.
I mean, you got
I
reels,
don't
you
know.
got all that stuff.
From the reels?
Everything, everything that have seen
Probably
you
over
compete.
Everything,
Yeah.
like collectively,
Yes.
accumulatively.
Off top of your head, anybody.
I'd just say something a little over a million or more maybe. Because I've
I would
seen
say
some
that
the
yeah.
ones of me getting kicked in the balls. Woo, the engagement on
I
That
those
one
mean,
has
bad boys.
yeah.
They get a
Like
lot. They get a
Mhm.
lot. So
personally, I don't think I could say that any of my fights got a million, but I would say that like my outreach just against Gash was like I think right now it's at something like
totally.
450,000.
But that's a full fight. No,
450,000.
but if you add in like the clips
Clips.
from the fights and
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though, is that I haven't done the
Mhm.
math on that. So like
Oh, it's
what I'm
millions.
saying is that just a raw YouTube video, like
Yeah.
we'll say sub a million, maybe a million, and I'm not even like people don't even like recognize me on the street. I would say like over the 5 years that I've been involved with the scrapyard, I've probably had 4 people recognize me in public, like
Right.
just being like, "Hey, wait a minute, did you fight for the scrapyard?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did," but they didn't recognize me by name. So like the I think that's really cool is that like we have the ability to like outreach, especially via like social media, which dude, Steve is so strong in. I remember Steve in the day passing me the Reddit password and the Twitter password just to post shit online. And like it was crazy, man.
Now let me ask you this question real quick, bro. How many of you actually know the champion at your local tournament or the champion
honestly,
at your local
dude,
event?
I couldn't tell you shit, but I also don't pay attention to sports.
Thank you,
in
band.
general.
Thank you.
That's fair. But do you see them online? Do you see their clips going viral?
You gotta let me keep it a buck with you here. Let me in
kind of clip
20
a good bit.
in 2021, I remember Morningstar, who initially like got me to come back to the scrapyard, which shout out to Sante, shout out to Morningstar. That guy is fucking he's the OG male, thick but quick. All right. Let me tell you about Sante. Sante can whoop some ass, but the man looks like the Michelin Man. All right. And this is no hate. The dude knows I love him. The guy is phenomenal. He's such a good fighter. He's undefeated in the scrapyard. He hasn't had that many fights, but he's still undefeated. I think he might have one loss actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, he's a fantastic fighter though. He's who trained me on a lot of my footing, a lot of my figuring out, like introduced me after I had gotten kind of like sucked into it. He's the one that showed me like, hey, there's technique to this. Now, this guy. What was my original point? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But my point is that even with all of this, like there's so much community. There's so much that you can learn through everybody that just comes. Like you don't even need to know what the fuck you're doing, and that's the wonderful thing about the scrapyard.
Well, that's what we were talking about with Anomaly earlier, is that we have people with so much experience and they're so welcoming and they're willing to hand out that experience free of charge. They just want to see you succeed, and you do have some pretty high levels competitors there, people that have gone pro, people that are currently pro, people that train other individuals that actually get paid to do that stuff. So the knowledge is there. You have a pool of knowledge at the scrapyard that's open to the community. I think that you're not going to find that at any other organization where they're going to share techniques.
I remember the partial point to why I brought up Sante. Sante was in a gym that didn't allow their fighters to fight in the scrapyard and like cross contract with one another, which is, I feel like, understandable if you don't know anything about the organization. But there's also a number of people that I've met over the years who also have gone through the same thing with their gyms. I'm not going to go and name any, but I could name 3 just off the top of my head. And they're local and bigger gyms, and it's like if you just had one of your main guys come out, like even a youth coach come out and see what the scrapyard was about, anybody would be able to see that everybody is welcome there.
So I want to speak on that really, really fast before I forget it. That's the thing, is that the probably just about every single person that's been to the scrapyard that's been out here and experienced it, for the most part, has a positive thing to say, unless they lost a decision or something or whatever, or the fighter didn't.
And I'll say, even through being a sore loser, Steve has always welcomed me back and said, hey, listen, you were a dumbass for one occasion, and kept it real with me. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. If you don't take constructive criticism well, maybe, then you're not going to have an easy time here, but we're all about building each other up, and you can't be biased in that standpoint.
Mm-hmm. I was just going to say, that people, the coaches and promoters and other people that come out, they see what we're doing and they're like, oh, wow, I had low expectations, and this just blew my mind on what it really is. And they're willing to invest in us after that, in a sense that, like, willing to work with us, right? They're putting their stamp of approval on us. There's like, oh, you guys got it all wrong. And that I do want to say, like, when this documentary drops here early next year, it's really going to showcase what goes on behind the scenes, the community aspect, and how much care we put into putting on these fights and building up the fighters. And that's only something that you can get once you experience it out here. Just looking at it from an outside perspective and saying, oh, I don't condone that because whatever. I would never do that. I mean, you can't really say that. You can't really have an opinion of us if you've never been here before. I mean, we've been around for 5 years, and there's people that, I mean, honestly, should have come out quite a few times. But if you've never been out, you don't know for sure what's going on out here. You don't know what the vibe's like. You don't know what the community feels like. You're just looking at it from an outside perspective. But the people that are really here, the staff, the fighters, the plus ones, everybody, they know how special it is to come out here and be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
100%.
I'm gonna say the other perspective, and I'll finish off my visit with this. But I filmed for those of you who don't know, I filmed a lot of the fights for the scrapyard. Dude, I was like nitty and gritty. I love doing it. It's one of my favorite things in the fucking world. And through filming it, it's almost like you're kind of vicariously living within the fight. You're there, you're kind of like seeing the perspectives of both fighters, and to be able to like be there and be on both sides of the equation, no matter who they were. I mean, I filmed fucking Jay Gotham versus Preacher's Son. Scariest fucking dude. I fought 9 times, 9 times in the scrapyard now. That was not a fight, and it was still the scariest fucking experience I've had in that hexagon. It was the craziest thing in the world, and yet, like, all I was doing was having the ability to sit there and film these two gladiators going at it in ways that a normal promotion, it's just not the same feeling. You know what I mean? Like normal promotions, they aren't sitting there. They're sitting there with their 400 views on YouTube because it's just not the same video production. You're not putting that much heart. There's not someone like sitting there in the cage with the fighters, experiencing it and giving it to the audience. You know, like there's so much that you're missing out on by not checking us out. Like honestly, like I don't mean to be that guy like that's just like selflessly plugging. Like it's just there's a whole new world that gets unlocked within the martial arts.
Let me touch on something real quick. Hey, you made me think of something that I know Nate has experienced, and I'm sure Steve has too. But when you're in there, you know, and you've coached or you've done something in the past, and you're trying to referee a match, or I'm sure Steve, I know Steve goes through this too, but you want to bite your tongue half the time because you see somebody that they could get out of something, or if they did this or did that, and you just got to bite your tongue. You can't say anything because you can't be biased for one or the other. It's kind of rough. I feel like I go home with my tongue chewed up. Is that same for you, Nate or Steve? Or
it is.
No,
you know,
every time I'm standing there and I'm holding the camera and they're doing something and I see it, you know, whether it's striking or groundwork or whatever, and it's like I just have to like let it play out, and I can't say anything. The only time I say anything is if there's something like safety related, blood or whatever, and I'll be waving my hand at the referee like you gotta like take care of that, you know.
Yeah.
I have a hard time not giving support sometimes, where I'm kind of like, hey man, you got it, like keep going, you're almost there. It's tough sometimes.
That's one of the things I do touch on. It's when I see two fighters, you know, and they're
both
in there,
doing it okay.
If
I see one.
What I mean, no, if they're in there and they don't engage, well, I'll tell them, you know, I said you got the rest of your life to rest, you know. You're basically, I'm trying to tell them you're on camera now, you know, you might as well, you know,
leave it all in the cage,
suck it up and keep going.
And when you're filming it too, like it's so hard. Like there's videos on Steve's alternate angles where I'm like, like just freaking out at everybody because I can't talk. Dude,
that's a big one. Yes, you can't talk behind the camera. Yeah, and that's one of my pet peeves is if I hand that camera to somebody and I hear them talking behind it, it's like I don't want you to camera anymore because the camera person can't have a voice. It's like you're just supposed to be quiet.
You just gotta react silently. It's like playing the silent game when you're in elementary school and then like everything's hilarious because you're just kind of sitting there like you can't do anything about it. Dude, And the other
There
thing is
there
like,
was somebody that violated that rule pretty regularly. I think when he volunteered to do that. I'll give his initials. Brandon Pappas. Oh wait a minute, I didn't
oh,
say that.
I thought it was
Quite
me,
the
man.
character.
I thought it was me. I was gonna say like because there was one event, and Steve can talk on this. He was like, dude, your finger was covering the mic the whole fucking event. Like I had to use the audio from the other GoPro just to
Yeah, but
fit
it's
all of
not.
the.
I mean, Brandon gets a little excited. He thinks it's his promotion sometimes.
I'm
Hey,
not gonna speak on that guy, but
that's his
the
character. Yeah.
yeah,
He's lovable guy, man. He's a great guy, but
but
gets a little overboard.
the other thing I was gonna say is like I remember there was like with I'm sorry to keep bringing this up, but with my gash fight, Thomas Viking Warrior was the one that and when we traded head kicks, he was like quiet when Gash hit me and knocked my mouth guard out, and then when I came back and hit him, he went, oh shit. Oh shit, Gash. And I was just like, dude, like that shit is so funny. Like even if you're on the alternate angle, like it's easy to tell who's behind the camera if you know the voice. So it's just like, man, like, you gotta.
Moments,
That's the
man.
issue
But we got some
because people
characters
people
out
hear,
there.
yeah, exactly. And people hear.
Think you're breaking up there, Samaritan.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to let
Wi-Fi's.
you go, brother. It's about that time, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you guys for joining the show tonight, Ron.
Yeah, well,
I hope your appointment goes well tomorrow.
yeah. Well, no, it's not. Yeah, it's my last visit with the doctor, and I'm going to tell him I do not want a fusion. I want to just get the cyst removed and let me go.
Mhm. Good deal, brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that'll be best, bro. Well, I'll be excited to see you on Saturday. I know you're gonna be having to leave us soon. You're gonna be moving down to Texas. We're gonna be missing you, man. But
Yeah.
we appreciate everything you've done, Ron. Truly.
All right, gentlemen. Well, thanks for having me on the show, and you guys have a good night. Have
Thank
a
you, sir.
great rest of your
Appreciate you,
weekend.
Ron.
Ron.
See you soon.
Guys.
All right,
Is
so
Oh,
is it ending soon or
it's
I
ending.
was
it's
joining.
ending. It's
Dang.
gonna end.
You got last words? You got some last words?
I hope I make it out next weekend.
I hope
Me
you do
too.
too, brother.
Uh,
Yeah, let us know, man. Let us
Yeah.
know if you need anything or whatever.
I've kind of been like just job searching like crazy, so it's just kind of been taking up all of my time. So I want to make sure I take care of that and
Yeah.
getting my license and everything. So
That's it.
when I can find the time,
Responsibilities.
I definitely want to come back out because I miss you guys a lot.
Yeah. Where are you traveling from, Soul?
Colorado.
Look at that, man. I mean, if the community wasn't like something special, this guy right here wouldn't travel that far to come be a part of it.
I think in like
hell?
last year, I came out like almost every single month besides like
Mhm.
October and like a handful of few other ones because I just enjoyed coming out, to the scrapyard that much because of its community. I know it's been brought up like probably like 4 or 5 times now, but like I really want to put some emphasis on that because
Yeah.
I mean I came out month after month after month and it wasn't just only about me fighting.
Mhm.
I was kind of shitting my bricks sometimes having to fight, but even then it's like I really enjoyed every single second of me being out there. And hopefully I can share those same vibes again sometime soon,
Hey,
guys.
and having you come to, Virginia with us, that was a great experience. I feel like, the crew that went out there, like it was a great bonding experience and everything. And, especially like that last part of it when we were just kind of in the city by ourselves with like all of it, oh, he pieced out.
He had to go. See you later, Saul.
Anyway, that was
Samaritan.
thanks, Saul. That was a
I'm
really
telling
good
you,
experience.
I think the same thing happened. Our phones died.
Yeah.
Well, we're piecing out right now, so
Man, but
Any last words?
that's what's up. Well, as I was gonna say, you gotta stay, you gotta stay chill with everybody. You gotta stay chill with everybody. You gotta show everybody peace, everybody love. We're not here to divide. It's put the tools down and put the hands up.
There you go.
there you go.
We'll see you later, brother.
Y'all
Thanks
take
for
care.
coming on,
Have a good one.
American. See you soon.
Later, bro. Whew, man,
Oh,
all
wow.
the love just showered you with love.
Yeah.
Scrapyard is a beautiful community, man.
Let's see here. I don't know if did I talk about whatever. We're not gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Killer B, you're too late. I'd love to have you on, but we got
Next time, brother.
next time, man. Yeah, we've been on an hour. I'm not gonna go over everything that happened this year as far as the good stuff. I think we could do that probably later in the year once we have like
Definitely.
a complete picture of how the entire year went and some of the great accomplishments we had and everything. Because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, let's talk about it in December. Let's do a whole recap. I mean, because there's been a lot of really special moments this year, and a lot of big events. I mean, we've had Mighty Mouse out to the yard. We had a bunch of influencers out there.
Chiseled Adonis came out.
Adonis came out there. Death Sentence. They've been out there. Wing C traveled to come out there. Zach Cry.
We did that thing with I Show Speed.
I Show Speed. Yeah, man. I mean, this has been
a lot of stuff.
Year for this
documentary crew's been out multiple times. We went to Virginia. Like we're doing things. Okay.
Not to mention all the competitors that have really stepped up this year. I mean, look at QP. QP was coming on the scene a little bit last year, but he's been super active this year. Gilchrist has been super active. A lot of these old school guys that are kind of moving on to other things, going pro and stuff like that. They're opening the door for a lot of these new competitors and new faces that are coming up. And I'm excited to see that, man, because the Scrapyard isn't going anywhere. It's only growing.
It's only growing. It's going to be on the same YouTube channel. It's going to be the same quality or better videos. More people are going to be involved with us. You have my word. You're going to see people continuing to come out to the Scrapyard. And it's like, wow, what's that guy doing there? Like Marcus Trufant, Sean Kemp, who also came out. The Ted Smith from the men's room, like
Benavides. They're out there.
Benavides, yeah. And a lot of these people are going to be featured in our documentary. So I think they still have to do one more interview with me, and I'm really not sure how that interview is going to change, with the recent events, but
I think it's going to open the door for documentary part 2.
Documentary part 2.
That's it. We're going to leave them on a cliffhanger, bro.
Yes. Yes.
That's it, man. And yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to, the future. And like I said, it looks bright. It really does, man. And you guys have created, you, Mandy Bear, you guys have created this community, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Mandy. Man. Jeez, she helps with so much. I can't say it enough. Appreciate you, Mandy. I know you're watching.
I see her in the comments there. Yeah.
Yep.
That's all. It's so important to have that, solid significant other there. We both share that, have that in common, where we have somebody that's there supporting us, and it means the world. We can't do and go out and conquer these things without that support at home. So that's super important, and it's very appreciated. And we're able to, take that love that we experience and go and share it with everybody else at the yard, because there's a lot of competitors that truly do look forward to this event, guys, like more than just coming out here and competing. And that's the thing with amateur events. You show up there and the whole reason you're there is just to fight. You're just trying to fight. That's it. When you show up to the Scrapyard events, like you heard tonight, it's more than just doing a match. It's about being around like-minded individuals, support system, people trying to build you up. People get a lot out of it mentally and emotionally.
Yes.
And that's something that I feel like the audience doesn't get to see a whole lot of, because they focus so much on the matches, and rightfully so. That's what it is. But like you said, when this documentary comes out,
it'll show it.
It's gonna, I think it's just gonna, it's gonna blow the top off a lot of individuals, because it's not like your average, or it's nothing like any other backyard organization. It's nothing like any other amateur organization out there.
Well, people will definitely have their notepads out when that thing drops, but I want everybody to know, experience it for yourself. Don't take someone's word for how it is if they've never been out here. Okay. It's a really great environment and it's worth checking out, and it's open to anybody to compete. I don't care, you know, we're all inclusive. We will let anybody compete just about. You know, we have a couple requirements, but for the most part, you're welcome out here. We would love to have you. You know, I don't care if you're fighting in some other place in some other organization. That doesn't bother me. If you want to come out here and get a match in or be part of the community, you know, that's great. If you want to experience it, that's great. We will welcome you with open arms, and we will be completely unbiased. That's my promise to you, and I'll put out a badass video for you. So,
and that's it right there, guys. I mean, what else can you ask for? Like I said, I've been around. I've been to other amateur events. They don't take the time to do this, and this is a place where they do. And I mean, the proof is in the pudding. We're gonna have we have 80 and 90 people signed up, so we have potentially over 40 matches coming, and that's every month, guys. We're getting. I mean, the numbers are there. We may have to do a cap soon. Like, we're getting so many matches out there. We're either going to have to build another cage, or I don't know, man. But it's that amazing, you know, and it's only getting bigger and bigger every month. So, yeah.
I agree, man. A lot to look forward to. A lot of new opportunities are presenting themselves. I don't like to speak on. I don't like to make promises. I like to, you know, not tell people my plans, not tell everybody what's coming up. And then when it happens, you guys will be, minds will be blown, that kind of thing. Under promise and over perform.
That's it right there, brother. Hell yeah. Well, final thoughts. We there?
Yeah, we're on final thoughts. That's kind of what we're doing right now anyway. Just going into fight week, fighters, really important. If you watch this to the end, good for you. But I need you to message me and ask for the address and to confirm whether or not you're going. That's I'm going to make videos all week telling you guys to do this. It's always the first timers that don't really understand that part, and I get it, but we want to make sure you guys make it out, get your fight in, all that stuff. So fighters, can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to see you again Saturday. And I really hope people, if you want to go out with us after the fights, Emerald Queen Casino, go get your tickets now. I think it's emeraldqueencasino.com, but we're going to be there. We're going to watch these fights. We're going to party it up afterwards. And this maybe could be an avenue for some of our fighters to pursue, that once they get so many fights in, once they get good enough, they can fight at these casino shows that are pro-am events. So you'll be on the upper end of the amateurs, and then possibly even make your pro debut or fight pro at this.
I mean, we had Eddie Blackburn on here, the promoter.
Yes.
This, and he was saying the exact same thing. They're keeping eyes on the scrapyard, man. And that's huge right there, guys. Knowing these individuals that put on these shows and put on these events, that's how you get into them. So, I mean, this is kind of a resource, again, to kind of steer you in the right direction. And he's a solid guy. He's not a promoter looking to, you know, just throw in anybody and get him hurt. You know, he actually is
he's got a fighting background. So he knows,
a former competitor himself. So,
former pro fighter. So he knows
exactly.
He knows what it takes to make this kind of stuff work. And he's got extra insight. And I think that's really important. You know, I was a former fighter myself before I started this whole thing. So I believe that kind of contributed to, you know, some of the way that I execute everything out here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
exactly. And, you know, we're only trying to attract people that are also about that positivity, you know, so if Fire Chicken tells you like, yeah, this guy's a solid guy, you can take that to the bank, bro. Like, just again, look at the proof, look at the community that we've already built. Like, that's just an extension of that. All right.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Love it. All right. Shout out to the fighters, the fans, the staff. You guys are all awesome. Shout out to you, Nate. Thank you so much for
thank you, brother,
co-hosting with me. You make this you know, twice as good. So
do what I can. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you this Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Fucking A. All right, bro. Well,
Shout
appreciate
out Red Fox.
Oh, shout out Red Fox. Yeah, shout out Red Fox. Don't forget that. Shout out Red Fox. Shout out
I got
Laturian
you.
Top Team. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Columbia River Jiu Jitsu. Yeah. We're doing a podcast, other podcasts going on with Fob. We're going to be doing some interviews this week. Red Fox dropped a podcast. She's doing some fight reviews. Check
Nice.
that stuff out. Again, everything we're doing too is also helping, build up the scrapyard because we love the community. A lot of the interviews, a lot of stuff I end up doing outside of this podcast is with scrapyard competitors. So if you are a scrapyard competitor and you have competed, hit me up, man. I'd love to hear your story and what you feel about the scrapyard and what actually brought you out to the yard. So yeah.
Yep. Hey, I love the fact that you're giving fighters an avenue that they can get on a podcast and this is Nate, you're a great example of, giving more than you take. You really do put a lot into us. So we really appreciate that. So we will see you Saturday and have a great week.
You too, brother. Talk to
All
you
right,
later.
peace out, everybody.
Later, guys.